Hey, I'm Annabelle and welcome to my channel. So, here is my planner setup. So firstly, just please excuse any of the handwriting on my hand. I have been getting ready for stock take. Working in retail and all that. I have a tendency just to scribble on my hands with permanent marker. Anyways, this is the Midnight Blooms cover that I've gotten in the green wedding shoes collection. So I have paired this one off with a platinum coil. So on the inside cover, I usually place my medical details. So that will include anything from allergies, doctor's information, emergency contact details, just in case they're ever needed. I am currently using the Life Planner Horizontal in the Flower Power design, which will be from July 2020 to June 2021. So I'm using this calendar spread to track my brother's calendar for his support services. This year, instead of using the stickers from the EC sticker book, the back to school one, to mark each event, I am going to be using some coloured highlighters to mark off each date. For these 12 boxes, I have used them to celebrate birthdays of friends and family. So the font I have used is a sticker set from Kmart. It came with little monthly numbers and that too. And I've also decorated the page here with some of the Erin Condren stickers. So my to-do lists and any notes, just random notes in general, I will place onto my monthly pages. Most of them are just going to be either work related or just random doctor's appointments and any results. My July spread, for example, I'm going to be writing my master to-do list on the side here, and any appointments I'll be using the appointment stickers from the back of the planner. On the actual notes page next to the dashboard, I am going to be using that just to mark out my work schedule, and then I'm going to use the opposite side for my to-do lists. So I've broken my to-do lists up into both work and personal to-do lists. And then for my monthly dashboard, I have dedicated this mainly to my goals and my YouTube videos. So in this first box up here, I have used that for video outlines. My next one up here, I've set out for goals, and then my goals I'll be tracking down here in my habit tracking section. And then any video ideas or any videos I would like to film throughout the month will be placed in this box over here. Now on my next page, I'm going to be showing you a layout of what I'm considering of doing for my setups. So I have used stickers from Natty Plans, and these stickers are actually for the vertical planners. However, I've cut them to size and I'm using them in my horizontal style layout. So this is a setup I'm thinking of doing. I'm not really sure if this is like what I'm going to continue doing, but I like the idea of putting my meal plans over here and any current events or to-do lists in these boxes over here, and then any special events I can mark off in the sidebar or vice versa. I was going to either push work appointments or work dates down the side here, any to-dos, and anything I'm tracking along in these sidebars. So there's a few different ideas I'm planning to work with. I don't quite know yet, but this is sort of the layout I want to do with the stickers. So going into the next pages now, I have used these two here to mark out my appointments. I'll just cover this up for a minute. So basically it's a 3 to 6 months, 1 to 2 years, and 3 to 5 years. So any upcoming appointments I can refer back to and say when I had my last appointments, and then I can see when I need to reschedule them again, or put them into my monthly calendars just to ensure that I'm booking the appointments for when they're needed. My next page, I have referred to a book that I've been reading. It is from Erin Romeo. It's the Visual Guide to Easy Meal Prep. I've basically used the grocery list from out of the book to categorize my groceries into certain food groups, what I need to prepare each of my meals, and then I've written down some recipes from the book that I'd like to try. My next pages are for my vacations. I'm looking to go on a vacation in 2021 after the pandemic, hopefully when all things settle. And my other trip I've planned, well, I'm hoping to plan for, is a camping trip. So these are the two layouts I've gone for. So for the vacation one, I've got the arrival times, departure times, a little bit of an itinerary, the weather for the trip or for the days, and then I've got a notes section that'll cover the nearest hospitals, transport, shops, places to go. I've got a section for things that I need to buy for the trip, and then I've got a little travel fund sticker down in the corner which will just give me a bit of a budget to work with. For my camping trip, the page is a little bit different. I have my packing list, my to-do list, the location, I've got an itinerary, and also the notes where I've got for nearest shops, locations of hospitals, just things to do. And then I've also got a little travel fund sticker on this page too. My next page I've dedicated to 2020 to 2021 memories, so I'm not sure if I want to stick photos down and write about them or just use it to write down any memories I have. So I've left that page very blank at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'd like to do something along the lines of that. My next page is a symptom tracker, which just generally outlines any illnesses or things, just things that are happening, and just so that I can refer back to them for the doctors. So I've left 2 pages for that, and actually a 3rd page. I didn't realise that, so I've left 3 additional pages just to fill in throughout the year. I've also got a notes page here for my period. So basically on the next page you'll see I've got a tracker, and this one I'm just writing notes from that, so it'll just cover different parts of the cycle, if I'm having any troubles with anything, just any notes that I can refer back to if I need to for the doctors. So here's the tracker on the next page here. It's one that I've seen around on the internet quite a bit, and I don't know who created it, but what I'm tracking in this is the flow of the period during each day of the cycle. I'm going to also track headaches, cramps and fatigue. And then on my next page I've got here just bills broken up into payments. So basically if I have like a weekly payment, it'll be on like a payment card or something. So I track things like water payments, gas payments, electrical, etc., those sort of things. So these is just outside of my budget, but yeah, these are just things anyway, like just bills. I've also got quarterly bills, monthly and yearly ones, so they're all just broken up, so it'll be just any debts that I want to pay off, or like I also like use sinking funds too, so just to sort of budget each of my expenses. And on my next page, I tracking some of the money I owe. So this is more so of my sinking funds. Each category that I take out of to pay off each of these like bills or shopping trips or shopping expenses. I also have like my cat's vet expenses, just things like that that I haven't accounted for in my budget. Just money that I owe for any of that sort of stuff. I write it all in this column, and then as I pay it off, I record that all down just so I can keep a bit of a log of my expenses. My next page, I am doing a bit of a Dream Life journal challenge. This has been taken out of the Dream Life journal book that I've been reading from Kiki K. There are 25 different chapters, and I'm actually interested in working towards my goals and creating new ones to go along with my pathway in life. So basically, this book will pretty much open your mind up to discover what you're passionate about, just to create new dreams anyway. So I'd like to take on that challenge this year and just see how that goes. And I've decided to colour in each of these boxes. So I'm sorry, my camera just died. So basically what I was saying was each of the chapters that I've read, I'm going to just be colouring them in, just to say that I've done the worksheets and according to each of the chapters, and to say that, I've read the chapter. Oh, and I forgot to also mention that these additional pages I have here are ones that I've removed from my previous planner. I didn't end up using them last year, so I thought this year I really want to have a go at putting together different note sections that I could best utilise. On these next pages, I have added a colouring page from last year's life planner. I love colouring, but I just never got around to colouring in any of the pages, which I wish I had it because it's such a pretty design. On this next page with the hexagons, I saw a trend going around on YouTube from, I think it was Plan Sarah Plans, and she did this lovely spread using her stickers. So I've used the Erin Condren stickers from the new sticker book, as well as some of the previous stickers from last year's planner. And what I'm doing with this page is making up a bucket list of things that I want to do or try throughout the year. So in this next page here, I am going to be setting up a savings goal. My savings goal this year is to save $12,000 by May 2021, and that's just by putting $1,000 away per month. So basically I have no idea of what I'm saving for, but I'd just like to try and see if I can achieve this goal. So I've set that as my goal, but I'm hoping to actually save more than that, but that's just a bit of a starting point. On my next page, I have actually decided to use the Let's Keep in Touch page, which I love the idea of having contacts all in one place. I usually just put mine on my phone. So what I've done is broken up the two categories into workplace contacts. So I'll have just anyone I need to contact from each of the stores that I work with, or I'll also have friends and family on the other page. So I'd like to see how that works this year, if I'm going to use the contacts from this page or just refer back to my phone. I'm not sure yet, but I just like the idea of having them all written down. And then on the next page I just have my 2022 calendar, which I'll start filling in appointments when I need to. But otherwise, that's all I've got for my setup this year, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you want to see close-ups of each of these pages that I've shown today. I'm going to be popping those pictures up on Instagram where you can follow me there. Thank you for watching. Bye.